What's up, everybody? It's Boombox Mike. Appreciate Marcus for the package here. I get to see a lot of times on Facebook everybody asking for like good AGM options and stuff. And price per pound, the Headway is the way to go. Everybody says, oh, I don't know how to make one. I'm scared to build one. I don't want to pay all the money for the bars. Well, I'm going to put one together real quick and show everybody. I don't know about real quick. We're going to try and do this in one take. We'll see how it goes. This is my first time actually ever building one from scratch. So I just want to show everybody that it's not real hard. And if you just watch a couple of videos, anybody can do it. And for the price, the Headway cells are better than the AGM batteries. They're lighter, they take up less space. Enough of me rambling. Let's get into this. We're going to go with exactly what Headway sends you. Here's the holder. This is from Marcus. They don't come from Headway like this. So to ground these out, you would actually have to touch this end to this end. So these are the positive ends. They'll always be the vented. Everybody always wants to. Here's the ground end. See, no sparky sparks. No sparky sparks. These will be the series them. These will end up being the power and the ground. These will connect the two together. Alright, Marcus sent these. I appreciate it, Marcus. When you buy the cells, they will come with screws in them. If you need these, we can get them back to you, Marcus. Alright, like I said, I've never done this before, so we're all going to try and fumble through this together. So, I know in my car I want this side to be the ground bank. So, what I'm going to do here, pop one of these things in. Guys, what I'm noticing right off the rip is some of these screws don't like to go back in here. So what I'm finding is easier to turn the cell, but be very careful. I have heard nightmare stories that this threads will pull out really, really easy. I'd rather not find out. hope this is an okay camera shot from everybody. When I did the test shot, it seemed to be. Okay, I got 6 of these in here. You just want to make double, triple check. I got all my positives down because I know I want this side to be the ground of my bank. So right off the rip, I'm gonna come in here with a nice Sharpie. Mark me a nice little negative spot on here. Just like that. I'm not going to tighten these. I just want to make sure they're all nice and snug. 10 millimeter. I think. Let me double check that. Yep, 10 millimeter. I choose not to use a screwdriver. Okay. Alright guys, the bars here are side specific, the way they go in there. Screwing in there. Let's try a different screw on that one. Seems to do a lot better, guys. Always make sure you're getting your threads started good, guys. Don't go start trying to crank down on until you know that the threads are in there good. This is a 48 amp hour bank. It takes 24 cells to build. Last I checked, they're about $5 each on battery hookup. If you ask real nice, they will send you some stickers. I don't really have one right here I can show you right off. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this cell out of the way, guys. Actually, no, we're going to save this one for later, and I'll tell you why. Let's put it down here at the end. I'm going to be adding this to my system. I have 96 amp hour Super Beast in my car that we cut one of the plates on and turned it into 2 banks. that was just, and it's made the same way, using the same plates. Again, turned over, make sure everything's whatever you want to say, cool. Mark it. Come back, get a nice little snug down. And guys, the only reason that I wait until I get them all in is that way, so they settle on the plate all good together. That way you don't get one tight, two tight, and then, oh man, you fight with this one, and now this one won't fit. So if you just leave them loose and tighten them all down after you've started them all, it'll go a lot easier for you. Okay. So, we've got positive here, negative here. So we're going to want to put let's stick the big plate in here. Remember, positive, negative. So you want to make sure that your negative side is down on these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to start right here. And once you guys get this started, you will definitely get in your own groove of putting these together. I haven't got into a groove yet. We're just kind of fumbling through it. So I also run a excess power super cap under the. It will be getting moved under the hood now. 6. And I will be linking both of my with these. These are copper. These are just tin copper. So we'll go to this one. So when I was balancing it, the screw just, it is not a very good. Pretty sure the threads were already messed up in it when I got it. So I wanted to stick it in this bank back here. I guess it don't really matter where I stick it, it'll go right here. because I knew when I went to put it back together, it was not going to act right. And I tried putting a new screw in it, and it acted the same way. There it went. Pretty sure it's cross-threaded from the factory, but at the same time, I'm going to try and mark that one. Try and mark it blue, so I know later on in life that is a bad screw. Because eventually this may get broke down and added to my other ones. That's the plan anyway, eventually. The problem is, in my Ford Edge, there is no room for batteries because I have a C-pillar wall and I leave my back seats in because I have children. It's my everyday driver. So, that really super limits me on space. So, in a Ford Edge, a lot of them come with a factory subwoofer in the passenger side rear quarter panel. I junked that thing and started building a battery box up in there. Some of you guys have probably seen it. This is kind of a long drawn out video. Kind of just, yeah, see I messed up here. See guys, you gotta be careful. I got talking and not paying attention to what I was doing. That's how easy it is. See, we all mess up. I could have just put this whole bank together and just kept it in my mind that, oh yeah man, I put them two banks on there backwards. But I'd rather just show my mistakes. That way we all make mistakes, guys. Make a mistake, learn a lesson, and move on. So I need to slow down, pay a little bit more attention to what I'm doing. I don't want to tear nothing up for sure. Starting to think maybe I should have watched a little bit more videos, maybe a little bit more carefully. Because we'll get to that later. Alright. So, ain't that pretty? At this point, we're just going by shapes here. Slide this dude on here. Trying to be too forceful with it here. Kind of acts like it don't want to live here. There we go. There we go. Don't be too forceful with it, guys. But I had to put it on there a little force. Okay. Okay, so these come with these little holes drilled in them for your balancers. if that dryer was going in the background, you could hear it or not. But it got to the point to where it's driving me nuts. See here again, I'm not tightening none of these down yet. I'm just kind of getting them in there, finger tight. I always like to start them with my fingers. That way you can feel the threads going in. Sometimes it's kind of hard if you use a tool. Try and do this with just the basic tools that everybody might have or your buddy might have. You might be able to borrow from your dad. Now when I got my Super Beasts, they came with little black covers that go over this. So when you go to install this in your car or RV or whatever you're using it for, these plates will still be hot. You have to definitely cover them up with something. I'm going to be putting mine on wood. Now, could I have saved a lot of time and come back in here through here with an impact? Boy, I sure could have. And this video probably wouldn't have been so long and drawn out. And honestly, we're still, we're through the hard part, I would say. Yeah. Should be pretty smooth sailing from here on out. I do finally got the system back in the boom box. We may still have some small upgrades coming here soon. Still got the HD 10K. I redid my doors. Put an MD 8K on all my mids and highs. We'll get a rundown on it one of these days and get it sent in. Get it tuned in a little bit better for demoing. Still having some slight voltage drop. So we're hoping this at least helps it. Heck, for all I know, all this talking, Marcus could have times 10 the video, played some cool music in the background, turned this into about a 3-minute video. I just want to show you guys that this is not hard. You new guys out there that are a little intimidated by lithium, this is a very good way to get your foot in the door and not have to worry about the charging voltage. This will work perfect on most of y'all's stock voltage charging. Some people can't run Headway because maybe they charge too high. That 14.8, that's about the limit of these. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Guys ever build something and they come up with an extra bolt? Now, haven't He's on a full-on charger. Woo. What I don't like is this thing don't bolt together. I feel like it should bolt together. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to talk to Marcus. It's got some spots in it to where maybe we should open the hardware that Marcus sent. But anyway, there we go. There's your little 48 amp hour. Take up hardly no space. Get out the old trusty trust. Bolts. She's a little undercharged. We'll have to put her on charger. My headway rests at about 13.1. $12.8. I'm not going to call it horrible. Alright, I had to think for a second, guys, sorry. Had to think about balancer options here. Okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to open the hardware that Marcus sent. Sorry, Marcus, we're going to have to use some of it, buddy. Now, definitely going to get some grief for this. I don't believe balancers are 100% necessary. Will they shorten or lengthen the life of your cells by not using them? That could be. That could be. I feel like we're missing some stuff here. I feel like this should bolt together with these little things. That definitely don't go in it. See, it's got one here. So yeah, I bet this goes in there. It does. Alright, alright. I bet a screw and a nut goes down through there. Okay. Alright. We're missing some pieces, Marcus, but that's alright, buddy. So, anyway, let's back to the subject at hand here. Well, that means that I don't have any balancer bolt and screws. That's okay. We'll fumble around that. I got a half idea anyway. Sorry, y'all had to get a drink. Alright, so cheap little balancer. From eBay. I know they work. My buddy Nate runs them. I think this is the same thing that Marcus has got. So first things first, you never want to plug this in while you're hooking it up. That's just kind of a no-no so far. Normally, I would use some little ring terminals to hook this up. We don't have any, so I'm going to see what we got here. I may have to dig around. Got 4 of them. Of course not. 1, 2, 3. Four. Need one more, guys. I'll come up with something. Alright. Kinda wish I had my wire strippers. Cause these suck. But we'll struggle through it. We're baseheads. That's what we do. This one's being stubborn. Ooh, stripping off too much. Be alright. I don't have my crimpers, so I like to use these. They got a little nice little crimper jaw in them. Just some Duralast from AutoZone. This is the boring stuff that Marcus can probably fast forward through if he really, really wants to. I think we all know how to crimp wires. Ain't liking these. Too small. There we go. Well, I don't think these are going to work today, guys. Yeah, we'll be alright with that. That ain't too bad. This is the one I made way long. We'll be alright though, I promise. See guys, don't be intimidated by this. If we come up one of these short. So we did come up one short. I think we'll just cut one of these. Oh, that didn't go as planned. What else we got over here? I'll be back in just a second, guys. Let me see if I can find something that's got a little bit smaller neck on it here. Not really finding anything. Exactly what I had in mind there. Not exactly what I had in mind on this. Did I come up too short? I did come up too short. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that one didn't turn out very good. We're going to try this again. We're going to try this again. I think I might actually pull the wire out when I was crimping it. Sure wish I had my crimpers. I have a set of hydraulic crimpers, just some little cheap freight. But man, they work really good. I did have to order a 2-watt lug crimp. They didn't come with a 2-watt, but that's alright. Crimpers work good in it. Alright, here. So, how I was taught to do this was start with ground. So, come up here, bust that ground loose. Ground, and then you just go in order. So, this will actually be the very last hookup. So you'll want to go from there to the ground to your first positive, which is down here. Now see, if I had the little screw right there, we'd probably be in business, but I don't. Oh, I forgot to pass it through. I forgot, guys. There's a pass-through hole. I don't know if my connection will actually go through it or not, but okay, it won't. So anyway, this is just for an example at this point. Anyway, I'll have to come back, and I don't like that wire hanging out like that for sure. So then this side would be negative. So then you'll come back up here. See, that's why I don't like that wire in there. Anyway, come back up here to this positive side. See how it's got spots here too for your balancer. I don't even know if my wire is going to be long enough. I didn't think this through real good, guys, to be honest. So next in line is yellow. Let's not use this one. Use this one. Yeah, see guys, I'd probably come in and drill a hole through one of these, drill this out so you can pass your things through, or run your wires and then crimp it. That's how I do it. So this is the one that I figured was going to be an issue. Which ended up not being too bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Trying to we're trying to utilize, trying to keep these things as close as we can to each other. Yeah, because see, remember, like I said, guys, part of this bottom of this battery is positive. It will be hot. And of course it goes positive, negative, back around, back up here to your positive. Now, knock on wood, if I done everything right, when we plug this bad boy in, see, we'll come in here, unplug it, watch, I'll plug it in, you'll see it power up, see the lights blink on it. There we go. Now, this is just kind of, wouldn't necessarily really say that this is a have to. I come in here, this little lip out of this. Don't even have to be neat or pretty or anything. Get you a nice piece of this alien tape. Stick her on there. You really should unplug that, guys, while you're doing that for sure. You know, it might not even be a bad idea to stick it on the inside. And then stick your balancer to it. But when you do it, make sure you put your plug down facing the that. Put your balancer back in. Now your balancer's protected. So last thing to do really is just charge this thing up. And yeah, that's really about it. It's no excess power charger, nothing crazy. But I've charged a couple of banks with this. It's just a lithium charger from Menards. I think it was about 40 bucks. Me and my buddy needed something pretty much on the spot. We didn't have time to order anything. So select battery type, LED, lead acid, AGM, lithium, 3 amp. We'll sit here with it and make sure nothing's getting hot. I don't ever like leaving your batteries charging, especially for the first time. By themselves. So there you go, guys. Don't be scared to do it yourself. It's not that big a deal. It's not that hard. It's pretty much just as safe as an AGM for the most part. I've seen guys destroy these cells, drill into them, smash them on presses and stuff. But yeah, guys, there you go. This is Boombox Mike signing out, man.